If you're getting slow paid on a construction project, then a notice of intent to lien may be just what you're looking for. But deciding when to send this notice can be a little trickier than you think. For anyone who's unfamiliar with a notice of intent, it's a simple document that notifies your customer that you haven't been paid. And if you don't get paid, you're ready to file a mechanics lien against the property. This notice works a lot like a payment demand letter, except the major difference here is that this notice includes a legal threat of a lien. That'll get the property owner's attention and put the pressure on the GC to get your payment problem resolved. As far as when to send this notice, it really depends on a few things: your relationship with your customer, your relationship with other parties on the project, and most importantly, any state-specific requirements. If you send this notice too soon, it may come off as a little combative. This escalates your dispute to a legal level and could jeopardize your business relationships. So as a general rule of thumb, you probably shouldn't send a notice of intent to lien until you've at least sent an invoice reminder or possibly a payment demand letter. Even if you're unsure about the status of your lien rights, or don't have any plans on actually filing a lien, there's no harm in sending one to the owner anyways. Just the mere mention of a lien is enough to get the ball rolling on your payments. Also, don't forget that there may be some state-specific requirements regarding this notice of intent. In these states, you're required to send this notice before you can validly file a lien claim. And timing is key here, as most need to be sent somewhere between 10 and 30 days before you file your claim. For example, let's say you're a flooring contractor hired by a sub in Colorado. You're required to serve the property owner with a notice of intent at least 10 days before you file your claim. In fact, you can't even file a Colorado lien without attaching an affidavit of service of this notice. Although this notice is only required 10 days before filing, you'll want to send it at least a few weeks before your deadline. That way, there's enough time for the owner to reach out to the GC and try and resolve whatever issue is holding up your payments. But if time keeps slipping away with no resolution in sight, you should go ahead and file your claim before that deadline passes. The same goes for states where a notice of intent isn't required. Leave enough time for the GC or the owner to work out the problem, and enough time to file your claim if they don't. The most important thing to keep in mind is that sending a notice of intent will not extend your mechanics lien deadline. Mechanics liens are a powerful tool to help you get paid. Don't lose out on your leverage by missing this filing deadline. One last thing to remember: if you're required to send a notice of intent, you need to be sure you're using the right form. There is certain information and language that must be included in this notice to be valid. If the notice isn't required in your state, then a generic form will do the trick. We've included links in the description below to download all of our free notice of intent forms. They've been used by thousands of contractors to help them get paid what they've earned. We hope this video has been helpful. Please subscribe to our channel if you want to see more construction payment videos. And if you have any questions about notices of intent, our network of licensed construction attorneys and other industry experts are here to help you at no cost. Just visit levelset.com and get your questions answered today for free. And remember, payment help is here.